let's just talk a little bit about kind of down here, shared success or creating a buzz about a given product. Editors, marketing managers, product managers invest a tremendous amount of their company's resources, which every day we find are harder and harder to wrest away from our company and build products, as well as, if you will, the ultimate resource, which is the time, and talents that those people put into building these products. They do all that they can. They turn them over to the marketing department, who trains the sales force and then tells them on a weekly or bi-weekly basis more information, FAQs about the product, and you hope that your sales force will go out and sell that product. And I can absolutely guarantee you that no matter how good a product is, if the sales force is not actively engaged, be they company sales representatives or independent sales representatives, and actively selling it, not showing it off and dropping off a couple of brochures, but selling it to the end customers, all of the efforts that are put into that product in the home office really tend to be for nothing. So how do you engage that sales force as quickly as possible into selling that product? And we found that the best thing we can do is create a buzz about it in the field. And the buzz that we create about the product is not simply more FAQs and the like. It's talking about successes. I can absolutely guarantee you that the first time a purchase order arrives at Rand McNally for any new product, and I don't care if it's one copy of an atlas or one super package of products that we put together, or one sale of the online service that we launched a couple of years ago. Every sales representative in our organization found out that there was a sale. Now, admittedly, when it was just one copy of the atlas, I didn't spend a whole lot of time talking about what the dollar amount was. But nevertheless, I wanted every sales representative out there to know that one of their peers had taken a product that we had entrusted to them and had sold it to a customer. An educator out there somewhere looked at it and said, I can use this in my building or in my school district to accomplish these objectives. And then said the magic words, I'll buy it, which incidentally, at which time you hope the sales representative doesn't give them 4 or 5 more reasons to buy it, because when they keep talking, generally speaking, they're going to say something that's going to irritate the customer and they won't buy it. But truly, you have to engage your sales force by getting them to recognize that the products that you've given them are saleable. And also sales reps, so when a copy or a big or a small or a large sale from some school district, regardless of its name, comes in from somewhere in the U.S., you tell your entire sales force about it the next day digitally. You tell them about it through email. You launch out there and you talk about the fact that Bob Smith in North Dakota or Lois Reeser in New York City we received an adoption of such and such a product at such and such a time. Congratulations, Lois. Tells the sales reps that an educator will buy it. Tells them that one of their peers that who they consider to be no better than they are able to sell it. And last but not least, sales representatives, to say they're type A doesn't do justice to the letter A. They're immensely competitive people. And for financial reasons as well as ego, when they get to the next national sales meeting, they don't want to be the only person sitting at the tables out there who are unable to sell that new product. And once they realize it's saleable, they have a vested interest in selling it. You would think that they would accept this, that when you put it on their desk or put it on their computer, that it's something customers want. But it's not the truth. You have to focus them on the fact that someone has bought this thing, and you have to encourage or almost challenge them at that point. Lois sold it in New York. What have you done in North Dakota? No. Linda sold it out in California. What's happening? Have you been able to sell it in Alabama? And of course, follow up by your sales management after that. But you announce to them that it's a success, and you almost challenge them to replicate that success in their territory by saying, they did it. Are you going to do it?
That's where you want to go next.
Building relationships to achieve dreams.
All right.
So if you could go to page number 11.
Page 11.
So, yes. So one of the tips, a lot of the stuff that I'm showing is not necessarily educational, but I'm trying to at least give you ideas of how other people in industries are working this the web. And I would think about trying to build relationships with teachers to help them achieve their dreams. And the slide that I'm showing is Nike Spark. So Nike creates these meets, for lack of a better word, that are called combines. And they're for children, for boys that want to go to football, you know, in college, in the pros and whatnot. So somehow we got on Nike's email list. They send us when the combine is, whatever information about how you should train for it and whatnot. When we get to the combine, my son does all these tricks and twirls and whatever, gets a rating, it's Spark certified, and then college coaches and recruiters will look at this information. He also puts his information up there about his grades, his likes, his dislikes. There's a video that shows him making one touchdown after the other. Okay, last summer, my son was contacted by Princeton, by the head coach, to come in for a week so that they could see him play, and because of the fact that they liked his grades. So you better believe that me as a mother am always going to be buying Spark shoes, Spark shirts, anything that has that word Spark, because this is an opportunity of a lifetime that my son had that he would have never had if Nike wouldn't have approached us to just join the website. And it really didn't have anything to do. They don't hit you over the head with their shoes or their products or whatnot. It's just a way of them helping you help your son or daughter achieve that goal. And who are you going to be loyal to? The one that did help you. So someday you'll see my son as a Chicago Bear.
Oh, you're not
I do. Although mine's not nearly as interesting as that. That's hard to beat. Okay, so another product we have at File is a content management, learning management system. And so we have a little sales team together that works on some of that. One of the things I noticed is that we don't have very much sample content in it. So there have been scenarios where we're presenting this great set of tools, and they are. Say I don't know, potential publisher that focuses on middle school. What are we showing in our presentation is third grade reading content. So it's a big problem, and when you really do the math on how much we're going to have to invest to build a very broad and wide library of sample content, you know, it's something that we're going to do, and we have to, because we can't go this far on the creation of a product that solves lots of problems and delivers personalized educational experience and customization features for content, and then miss the opportunity to really impress a prospect because we're showing the wrong content. So one of the things I like about the fact that I'm in the product management role, plus the marketing side now, is that there can be, I think I can probably make that issue more of a front matter issue during the development of the product, so that we know as we go into this that we want to create certain hooks and have, you know, do a better job of managing our budgets around the fact that, you know, a big chunk of the development of a product is really on the marketing side, which I think is oftentimes and many times forgotten until you get to the end and you realize, wow, we have this product and we don't have any money to figure out how to actually impress people with it.
Guys, do you want to do a little tag team maybe about online video and the tube mobile? And I know some of you have that any tips. And I have a sneaking suspicion that we might be on the internet at some point. So maybe we can kind of talk about tube mobile and,
Okay.
and what a great tool it is for distributing video and that kind of stuff. She's got a slide about it. I know. I can just.
Page number 7.
Page 7?